Hello everyone, my name is Biniseti. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about traditional and contemporary models of consumer behavior. Traditional model includes economic model, psychoanalytical model, learning model, sociological model, and contemporary models include Howard Shate model, Nicosia model, and Angle Collat Blackwell model. One by one we discuss about each. Firstly, we are going to talk about economic model, which is traditional model. According to this model, consumer behavior influenced by their utility. According to this model, consumer behavior influenced by their utility. Utility means satisfaction. And whenever consumer buy any product, he wants to get maximum satisfaction. This model is based on three things: price effect, substitution effect, and income effect. Price effect means if price of product less, then consumer will buy more quantities. And substitution effect means if price of product rise, then consumer will buy its substitute product. For example, Pepsi and Coke are substitute product. When price of Pepsi increase, consumer will buy Coke. And third is income effect. According to income effect, if income of consumer is very high, then he will buy luxury good. For example, diamond, expensive car, expensive mobile, etc. On the other hand, if income of consumer is very low, then he will spend most of income to satisfy his basic need, for example, food, cloth, etc. Next traditional model is psychoanalytical model. This model is based on psychoanalytical theory of Sigmund Freud, and according to this model, consumer behavior is influenced by their conscious and unconscious mind. Conscious mind include our thinking and feeling for which we are aware at a given moment. For example, right now you are thinking something and you are aware about it. On the other hand, unconscious mind include our emotions, hidden memories, our fear, pain, etc. And our conscious and unconscious mind make our personality. And according to this model, personality basically have three components: id, ego, and superego. Id is based on pleasure principle, means if the personality consumer will do shopping for their pleasure only. On the other hand, ego is based on reality principle. That's why shopping of ego personality consumer will more sensible. Last is super ego. Super ego is based on morality. Means before buying any product, super ego personality consumer will clearly analyze what is right and what is wrong. After that, they will buy any product. Next traditional model is learning model. Learning means acquire knowledge through your experiences. Learning means acquire knowledge through your experiences. And according to this model, learning of consumer influence their behavior. And learning basically have four components: drive, or we can say that motivation, cues, response, and reinforcement. Drive is unfulfilled need which compel us to buy something. Drive is unfulfilled need which compel us to buy something. For example, right now I have urgently need to buy a mobile. Second is cues. Cues are stimulus, or we can say the reminder of companies so that we can buy their product. For example, their advertisement, their store display, etc. Next is response. Response is consumer reaction. If consumer will influence by advertisement, then he will buy product. It will call consumer response. Last is reinforcement. Reinforcement shows after purchase behavior of consumer. If consumer response is rewarded, or we can say that if consumer have positive experience with product, then he will definitely continue buy company product, otherwise not. Next traditional model is sociological model. According to this model, consumer behavior is influenced by a member of society. According to this model, consumer behavior is influenced by a member of society. As we know, our behavior is influenced by our family, friends, work group, and neighborhood. For example, a person is living in particular society, and in order to maintain his same standard, he will buy according to other member of society. He will follow other member of society, and he will buy same brand cloth, he will buy same car, or he will get admission of his child in same school. Now we are going to talk about contemporary models of consumer behavior. First of all, we will see Howard Shade model. This model is given by John Howard and Jagdish Shade. According to this model, consumer put on problem-solving approach to every of their purchase. According to this model, consumer put on problem-solving approach to every of their purchase. Or we can say that according to this model, consumer buy any product so that he can solve his problem. For example, I have to do so many tasks. I don't have laptop. I need one laptop. This is my problem. To solve my problem, I decide to buy laptop. So according to this model, there are three levels of decision making. First is extensive problem solving, second is limited problem solving, last is habitual response behavior. Extensive problem solving means when consumer don't have any information about brands which are available in market. Extensive problem solving means when consumer don't have any information about brands which are available in market. That's why in this stage consumer want to gather more and more information about brands. For example, I need to buy a laptop, but I don't know about companies which are selling their laptop in market. Second is stage is limited problem solving. In this stage, consumer have little information. That's why consumer are doing comparison between so many brands. Last is habitual response behavior. In this stage, consumer is well aware about all brands. He well know about all disadvantages and advantages of all brands. That's why he has already decided which brand's product he is going to buy. He will just go in shop and will buy their product. For example, I know Dell laptops are best. That's why I will only go in Dell laptop shop and will buy Dell laptop. Howard Shade model also talk about four set of variables. First is input variables, second is perceptual and learning variables, third is output variables, last is exogenous variable. Input variable include company advertisement, online review, opinions of family member and friends. And perceptual and learning variables include perception, experiences, belief, attitude and knowledge of consumer. And influenced by input and perceptual and learning variable, consumer come to one conclusion. This conclusion is called output. Influenced by input variables and perceptual and learning variables, consumer come to one conclusion and this conclusion is called output. Output includes consumer purchase decision. For example, he can buy a product or pay more attention on particular brand or develop some attitude about particular brand. Last is exogenous variable. Exogenous variable are external factors which influence consumer behavior. For example, time, pressure, weather, etc. Next contemporary model is Nicosia model. This model is developed by Professor Francisco M. Nicosia. This model basically divided into four fields. First field is firm's attributes and consumer attributes. Second field is search and evaluation. Third field is act of purchase. Last field is feedback of sales result. One by one, with the help of one diagram, we will clearly understand about these four fields. In this diagram, you can see four fields of Nicosia model. First field is firm attribute and consumer attribute. Second field is search and evaluation. Third field is act of purchase and fourth field is consumption and feedback. In first field, firm attribute means marketing strategies of firm, for example, advertisement, quality of firm product, etc. And consumer attribute means personality, perception and experiences of consumer. And based on his experience plus marketing strategies of firm, consumer will develop one attitude for company product. If this attitude is positive, then we move to second field. This is called search and evaluation. In this field, consumer will search more information about company product. He will do comparison between so many brands. If everything is in favor of company brand, then he will motivate to buy company product. After that, we move to third field. This is called act of purchase. In this step, consumer had decided to buy company product. After that, we will move to field 4. This is called consumption and feedback. In this field, consumer has already consumed company product. That's why he has experience about company product. This step basically tell after buying behavior of consumer. Now he has experience about company product. It can be positive or negative, but it will affect consumer attitude. Plus, feedback about company product will affect firm attribute. They can develop their sales data about consumer feedback, and they can improve their product according to the feedback of consumer. Next contemporary model is Angle Collect Blackwell model. In short, we can say the EKB model of consumer behavior. According to this model, consumer behavior basically divided into 5 stages. First stage is problem, or we can say need recognition. In this stage, consumer realize they have need for product. Second stage is information search. In this stage, consumer will search information about brands which are available in market. Third stage is evaluation of alternative. In this stage, consumer will do comparison between so many brands. Fourth stage is purchase decision. In this stage, consumer will finally buy product. Last stage is post-purchase behavior. In this stage, consumer will give feedback about their product. It can be positive or negative. So this is all about consumer behavior models. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.